What's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Bra Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hello, Kimmy.
Hey, baby girl.
This is old school.
This is old school.
It's our old studio.
Oh, my God. Look at where we started.
The only difference now is that Bobby Hutch is in here with us.
Why is he in here?
All crammed in.
I don't understand. Why? What is it? What's new today, Bobby, that you're in the studio with us suddenly?
Well, check it. Well, there's only one computer out there, so I can't really search the internet.
But what happened to? Was there more before?
No, we used to just record on our own without a producer when we used to the studio.
Yeah, you guys used to do it without even a producer.
We used to wing it.
We did all that work. You're saying me, I did all that work alone?
It's like, what do we even need him for, right?
Yeah, I remember I would just you guys would say, just tell us when to start, and then I would walk away, and you guys would do your thing.
Wow. And here we are. Our own producer, Bobby Hutch, everybody.
Hell yeah. And Francis.
And Francis. But he's not in the room.
Frank's so much further away.
He's so far. It's kind of unfair.
That voted him off the island or something.
It's truly unfair that Francis has to sit outside. Can we cram him in? Well, truly, bring your equipment.
Frank,
get in here.
Cram in here with your computer chair.
Please. I want you in with me.
I want to cram you in.
You've had plenty of chances to cram me in.
Whoa.
Wow, he's not wrong. We should have jumped on it when we had the opportunity.
It's true. We could have hopped on France.
Hopped on Francois.
Hopped on Francois's quack.
Can I tell you right now, Frank wants us to... Frank complained between the last episode that we recorded and this episode.
He's going to deny it now. He's making the face like he's denying.
He filed a goddamn complaint with us.
HR. He went straight to the HR department at Gas Digital.
The homosexual retard. He went directly there. It's not my joke. It's Lewis's. Please yell at Lewis for it, not me. I'd never say that ever in 1,000 years. I didn't mean it. But he went directly to him. Gay Mike himself. That's him. That's the HR department.
Is he? And he said that we don't call him hot enough.
He was like, I'd really appreciate it if you could stop calling all the other guys at Gas Digital fuckable except for me.
And I want you guys
Not
to...
what I said.
Frank, in your own words.
No, Frank, shut up. Let us make our words for you. We don't need to hear your words. We're trying to make our own narrative here that fits our damn story.
That's pretty close to what he said, isn't it, Bobby Hutch?
It is very close.
Okay.
He also said something like, when I get voted off for having the abs, you guys are going to be sorry, or something like that.
It was a manifesto for
He's really mad.
You're the reason.
He's mad about the abs comment from about 2 weeks ago. We talked about how our producers don't have abs, and if they did, we'd want them off the show.
Quite literally, I don't remember any show we've ever done. How does he remember 2 weeks ago? I can't remember one joke we've ever had.
It's in his head. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it constantly, obviously, and it's what he's doing sit-ups thinking about the fucking show and how bad he wants off of it, apparently.
He's like, next time, they're not going to say Dylan. They're going to say me. Fuck Dylan.
Yeah. So
Francis, we can't tell you and Bobby enough that we find you guys attractive.
We have sexually harassed you on so many occasions.
Do you want us
on this show?
Stick our fingers in your ass?
Do you want us to lap dance you? Do you want me to straddle you in the fucking production room?
What do you want us to do? Walk in, sit on the spinny chair, straddle you in the spinny chair, spin 3 times and say, I'm ready for the pod, baby.
What do you want?
That's a start.
It's a good start.
God, fuck.
And Bobby, don't even get me started on you.
Bobby, yeah, like
Bobby, he didn't say anything, but he's like torn between saying that's a good start and then yelling at me for my outfits at Legion of Skanks. Bobby
did you
has the
slut shame Alex?
Has the audacity to tell me I should put some clothes on.
Bobby.
Alex, you were falling out of your shirt. What am I supposed to tell you?
At Legion of Skanks, your tits are coming out?
I don't remember what shirt I was wearing that day.
Bobby does. What was the shirt?
I don't know, but there was multiple times where
I do remember the shirt. It was nothing more than this, really.
I mean, we're seeing her tits. Honestly, Alex, go like this. There's her tits. We're seeing them. Literally, there's like you see it.
I'm allowed.
She's allowed.
I'm allowed. Person.
I'm just looking out for you. That was the reason
Thank
why.
you, Bobby.
It wasn't because I was telling you to
He doesn't want me to get raped.
slut shame you or whatever.
How'd you tell her?
I was like, Alex, you really need to start wearing more clothes.
That's the wrong way to say
Said
that.
it just like that. While I was bent over doing God's work, producing Legion of Skanks, undoing wires, plugging them in on
your
one end
boobs
and the
are just
other.
every wire you pick up. There's like a dangle in your tits, and all the fans are watching. They only come to watch you set up. That's why there's so many people when you guys are setting
Guys,
up.
come out to Legion of Skanks Live. What do you want? It's a fucking party.
Come see my nipplies.
My nipplies make an appearance every week. Anyways, Frank, I can't decide whether I want to compliment him right now. I swear to God.
He doesn't deserve it yet
torn
because
in
he
my
just
head.
asked for it.
I nearly threw him the compliment because we voted him off the island, obviously. But now it's like, I looked at him and it's like, honestly.
Don't.
I don't. Look
Okay.
at Alex's face.
Okay. I won't. Frank, who? I'm done.
Listen, I don't understand the male ego. We've called you guys. We've begged for your cocks on the show. What more could we do?
What do you want? I'm afraid that if you ever get a girlfriend, she won't be friends with me. That's how much I've begged for your cocks on this show.
God damn
And you
it.
want more from me?
They literally, Francis wants us to lie and say he has abs.
No.
That's the issue.
No, I literally just want you to not fuck my roommates. Everything else is fine.
Why are you so concerned with us fucking your roommates, all right?
Because I don't want to come home to hear my hosts fucking.
His hosts now.
His host. Oh, so now
Or
he's
my friends.
he's
Hosts.
his host.
I don't know if I hate that. Was it a bad thing or a good
We're
thing?
his host friends.
His host friends.
Oh, his
right.
host. It's HOEST.
I like to host my hosts.
He's pronouncing hoest wrong. Hoest.
My hoiest friends. Well, God damn it! I guess we'll beg for your love more. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We've said multiple times. We've said it multiple times, Alex. Have we not? We said, Bobby and Francis,
You're fuckable.
you're fuckable. You're hot.
You look like you.
complaining.
I've
Bobby,
said-
do you feel like we say
I've
it
said
enough to
thousands
you?
of times that you both carry yourselves with very large dick energy. You look like you could fill a bitch up, okay? I don't know what you want.
I appreciate everything you've ever said, and I don't need more or any less, really.
I know when Frank got all insecure in the
He's so
in the
pissed.
lounge before, when Frank got all insecure about it, Bobby said, "Those aren't my words. I know what I got." And we both fucking fell to our knees, honestly.
We were like,
No, I said I know what I am. I don't need constant,
Reassurance, praise.
Exactly. I don't need that.
you hear
He
that,
doesn't.
Francis? And next time now I wonder why you're out there and Bobby's in here. It's so mean. I'm sorry, Francis. It was easy.
Frank, thank you for offering your bed to both of us last night, offering to sleep on the floor for
Literally,
both of us.
Francis-
The floor next time.
Just remember who went to the crust bed so that you could stay in your own bed, all right?
Listen.
Someone at this table loves you no matter how
Well, I hope you got used to it because it's nothing but crust moving forward.
You're not even going to give me the air mattress next time I'm there alone.
He is, but he's not going to inflate it.
He's going to blow it up and pop it in front of me and then send me back to the crust bed.
He's going to fart in it and then pop it so it just makes the room smell worse.
It's so funny when I went back into Frank's room this morning, he said, "Don't bring your crust back in here."
Well, it wasn't difficult. I mean, we have to talk about the sniff test we've been doing on our underwear. I don't know what else to say. I don't
Yeah.
know how to get into it.
So I
but-
guess it's just a thing in women's lives that like we don't really talk about with each other. I never even thought to talk about it on the show until Kim came over and stayed with me for a few days, and we were both. After literally only just a few hours, we were already forced by the universe to sniff test in front of one another, which is interesting. It's like I didn't realize how often I've been sniff testing.
Honestly, if there's 24 hours in a day, over 18 of them I've spent sniffing testing my
We
underwear.
sniff tested 2 hours into her landing in my bedroom.
What happens is when you're flying, I was like trying to keep my dirty clothes separate, and I just got it all mixed up, and all my underwear off. I have a lot of underwear.
My room's just a little messy. I don't have the flying excuse.
There's a lot of underwear, and a lot of it looks the same, and And sometimes it doesn't look dirty.
It's like you've been wearing these underwear for like however long since you purchased them. Who could remember which day you wore what already, you know?
Right. So you got to give them a sniff test, which is fine. I think everybody, do you guys sniff test your underwear?
Well, my question is, do you sniff test the front or the back?
I sniff test directly where it would smell the worst if it's bad, so that I know I'm not missing anything. Because sometimes my underwear don't smell that bad and I've been wearing them. I have to really...
I go taint. I like to have a mixed baby.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I go taint. I go right in between the two. I'm like, yep.
Oh, you go right for it.
Yeah, what do you go for? Front, back?
I go right for the discharge area.
Yes.
For a man, I would guess you'd go for the back first.
Well, I usually go for the back because if I'm even doing a sniff test, I'm not putting on any underwear that has anything on it. So sometimes there'll be one that looks clean, but it's not.
Well, same here, but I'd rather sniff a little pussy smell than a little bit of like butt smell. You know what I mean? So I don't go for the back of the underwear, no matter how dirty I think they are.
Sometimes I enjoy the back.
I'd rather inhale deep for pussy if I need to.
Francis, do you give yourself sniffy tests?
Not really, no. I think maybe once before.
Can you tell Dylan to shut the fuck up?
Dylan, shut the fuck up.
Can you tell him to literally kill himself?
Why is he talking on someone else's podcast?
Know, right?
Why on earth should he ever be speaking on
Look at the way Foley's looking at Dylan right now. You can tell he's pissed he
They
spoke.
both hate him.
Oh my God,
Kevin
they're
and
so...
Foley hate their producer. You heard it here first. I
Oh
can see
my
it in their
God.
eyes.
Is Dylan their producer?
Yes.
Then why?
They got stuck. I don't know. It's
What
a great
happened?
show. Listen, go listen. Not for Dylan. It's a fucking awesome show.
Dylan talks?
RE Garbage Podcast.
They let Dylan talk.
Geez, somebody should fucking put a muzzle on that kid. I don't know what to say. When he's sitting in the production chair, he needs a muzzle.
For the love of God, next time you open that speaker, if Dylan speaks, fucking hit him in the face with a stapler.
Frank, do it. Do it if you ever want us to call you hot again.
You want us to say you have abs? Beat up Dylan.
That would be so hot.
That would be so fucking hot. I would slide out of my chair, Frank. Do it now.
If you hit Dylan, we will drippity drip, drip, drip.
I've never seen Bobby get so excited. I might do it for Bobby.
I will write your name and drip, Frank.
You know how people leave ketchup writing on tables? Alex will do that with her drip.
How romantic, writing a man's name and you drip.
Oh my God. If you squirted a man's name,
Masterpiece.
masterpiece. What if that was his name? That'd be a long
My
squirt.
best work.
Wait, so I didn't hear Francis's answers. Do you do a sniff test, Francis?
I've done it once before in the past.
Once? I don't believe that.
Once.
I mean, that I can remember. It's probably been like
You just keep
a
such
year.
good track of what underwear has been worn and not. You put them directly. He's clean. He puts them
I put 'em in the
directly in the
hamper,
hamper.
and then I do
it's
my
done.
laundry.
Mine get off my body onto the floor, and then laundry gets done, and those clothes kind of go in a pile on the floor, and then the pile gets dismantled a little bit.
I totally understand
then
that.
I don't know what's clean and what's dirty. Everything doesn't need to be sniffed.
Everything doesn't need to be sniffed and sorted again. It's a sniff and sort situation.
We gonna sniff and snort all Saturday. All right, clear your day, sniff and snorting.
We're sniffing and a snorting, sniffing and a snorting.
Sniffing, sorting, snorting a little something. That's my life on the weekend.
Sniffing and a snorting the smells in our snannies.
Sniffing the snatch nails from our snorting panties.
Sniffing the snatch smells from our schmannies.
That's the life of a dirty girl. I don't know what you want. You like it
It's
dirty? This is what comes with it, baby.
It honestly takes so many times to do your laundry over and over and over again.
I'm exposing
'Cause you're
myself on this one.
all you got to do is sniff and snort, sniff and snort. You do the laundry, you throw it back on the underwear. Then the dirty underwear taints the clean underwear if they're too close together.
Now, every now and again, you pick up a panty that you think is either clean or just a little bit dirty, and you need to know whether, if it's just a little bit dirty, you want it to be washed again. So you go, and it's really dirty. And you're like, I didn't mean to do that to this one. I shouldn't jump in. I shouldn't fucking come in so hot. On
You ever
the sniff.
accidentally smelled a cup of bleach? Hit you like that.
Oh, I have.
Burned your eyes.
I have. You smell a fresh panty. Sometimes it's worse than your own puss. It's too strong, that fabric softener.
Sometimes it's worse than your own puss. How horrible is your puss that it's worse than day-old panties that have been left in your underwear unsorted?
No, it's like my... Not my own puss. I mean the full day after the dirty underwear.
Don't backtrack on your stinky puss.
The puss smells delicious. It's just that when it's been sitting for 12 hours in a sweaty underwear, they don't smell good anymore.
No, the underwear are bad.
They're bad.
They're bad. If
They're so bad that it scares me that my pussy. I'm like, this came off my pussy? How? How does anybody ever go down there?
Oh, a quick warning. If you're related to me, don't listen to this anymore. Please turn it off.
You know what? I don't think that smell is puss juice. I think it's sweat. It's sweat and ass. It's combining with puss juice.
I think you're right. Now that I'm thinking of
because my vagina has never smelled like that. Never. I have sucked a dick after it's come out of my vagina, and I'm like, not bad.
I mean, my vagina.
It tastes delicious.
After a long day, it doesn't smell fresh, but it also smells kind of nice.
It's like, yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. It's like a fragrance more than an odor, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a seasoning. It's like you don't think chili powder stinks bad.
No. Kim smells like chili powder. It's just the Puerto Rican thing.
I don't even know if chili powder has a scent, but I know that I burn when you smell me.
So this whole sniff test thing. Anyway, my bedroom floor was a tornado of me and Kim's things this week. We both carry the same backpack from Ridge Wallet.
Shout out,
dope backpack that we're both still carrying it. So it's like
we keep our stinky panties in our Ridge Wallet bag. Shout out to Ridge Wallet.
Everything's all over my floor. And we're like joking around about sniff testing in front of one another. We're just like getting dressed and being like, don't mind me while I sniff test myself. Like, it's kind of, because it's embarrassing. You know what? It's embarrassing to sniff test in front of a friend because you want it to be clean. You don't,
when you have to admit. You don't want to have to make a sour face in front of a person.
You don't want to look your best friend in the eye after sniffing your own panties and say, yep, these are dirty, and move and just have the fucking walk of shame over to your hamper. It sucks. You don't ever want to do it.
Then they know your nose smells like old puss and ass.
Like, I don't want to get close to her. Yeah, so in every occasion,
then you smoke a joint, you see the tip of the joint touch the nose, and you know you're gonna smoke it down to where you're gonna be smoking their old puss.
Kim, can I tell you, you shouldn't be touching the underwear to the nose. You should be getting as
sometimes
close
you
as
slip.
possible.
You've never slipped and touched the nose,
honey. I've slipped. Okay.
I've slipped and wet my own nose on my underwear.
Honey, I've slipped once or twice.
Have you wet your own nose on your underwear?
No, because if I see that they're wet, they're going directly in the hamper. Okay?
I think that I've sniff tested them just to make sure everything's good, not to see if they were clean before. Like, I've seen that they were dirty and been like, let me make sure, because if it don't smell like Dasani, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? The stuff in your underwear shouldn't have an odor.
No, but your underwear are always going to smell after a 12-hour day.
My wrist smells after a 12-hour day.
You're looking for that different odor. You're looking for that like infectious odor is what you're saying. You're giving yourself a test to just make sure that you're clean and ready to be eaten out tomorrow.
Yes, and I've bopped my little nosy and I've wet my nose.
Okay. That's sort of cute. Just a little smudge.
It looks like highlighter. I rub it in and it glows in the sun.
Smudge of dissy.
Also, it's rude to call it discharge. I've always thought that was really rude to women.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's a thing that they fucking kick you out of the military for.
Yeah, no.
That comes in your underwear?
It should be called like pussy juice. It's sweeter.
It should just be called nectar.
Nectar. Honey. A woman's honey.
A woman's honey. Wouldn't that be nice?
Nectar's hotter for some reason.
Wouldn't that be so different than sometimes we might see discharge in your underwear?
The syllables in the word, the consonants in the word.
Dis is like already negative.
Yeah.
Dismiss, disturbance.
And charge is like, what am I being
charged? And a charge.
No good.
It's like aggressive.
Yeah, but honestly, the consonants in the word, ready for it? Nectar. Fucking sexual.
I want to eat a vagina right now.
Nectar.
I've never craved pussy.
I've never wanted to until you said that. It's like, because it was discharge that was turning me off, honestly.
Was. This whole time I've been gay.
Wait a minute. Women aren't disgusting at all.
We're not disgusting fucking pigs.
I'm getting gayer by the day. Can I tell you that?
I am too.
It's like I'm fully to the point where I'd like to just squeeze a pair of titties.
I'd like to out myself right now. I think I'm a little gay.
I said this in the park last week. I was hanging out with this guy and admiring this woman passing by. and I said something that I truly hope I don't mean, but it really freaked me out because it was like the most manly thought I've ever had in my life. I was like, yeah, girls are kind of hot. I don't know. I might be like a little bit bi or something. And
no, you didn't say that. You said you were half gay.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm like half gay. And he was like, I think they call that bi, and you are. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. But like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't want to have to like talk to a girl after like hooking up with her. I could never fuck a girl who I respect.
The way Alex respects women so much less when she's fucking them is insane. She belongs in this studio.
I haven't fucked a woman yet, but it just seems like that's the way it would go. It's like, how could you? They're such angels. I would have to disrespect her to be touching her like that, you know? It seems like I shouldn't be allowed.
Is that what men think?
I don't know. I'm coming at it from a positive end. It's like,
really?
I hardly deserve to be touching her.
Is she onto something?
As soon as I touch her, I'm disrespecting her.
Hold on. Is she onto something?
Well, so
because Bobby's nodded yes, I saw it. So I think that you're actually onto something.
So yeah, well, once a guy has sex with a girl, they don't really. They're all most of the times they're not very much interested in that girl anymore. So like, the only interest in the girl is
That's so horrible.
is
That's
to
such a
have
horrible
sex.
statement.
It really is. It's sad.
That's a really.
But it's a true state. It's something that.
And
like,
the men have put that in my mind so that I feel that way too about even just my first sweet girl hookup that it's
But maybe men have put that in each other's minds.
Probably. I changed my mind. I want to make love to a woman and respect her.
I mean, it's not true for every man, obviously, but yeah, when you get something and you play with it for a while, then you don't like it anymore. It's the same.
I read this book one time.
I don't want to fall in love with a girl. I just want a slut, you know?
I read this book one time. It was called Why Men Love Bitches, and it said that men are like hunters and women are the deer, and like you can't just put a dead deer at a hunter's door and expect him to be happy. He likes to go out and like chase it and kill it himself. And once the deer's already dead in front of him, like that's not the point. It's not the point to have the dead deer.
No, I feel like
the point is like getting the deer. And so once they have the deer, they're like, I'm gonna go get another deer.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense, but I feel like I am a very specific type of half lesbian. It's like I just want a casual encounter with a girl. That's the only way to put it. Super casual, never see you again, never look you in the eye.
The way
again.
Alex is trying so hard to come out of the closet right now. She keeps interrupting the funny part of the podcast to come out more. I just want to let her have her time.
Shall I jump out further? Who wants to fuck me, girls?
Alex, it's okay. We're both a little gay.
It's okay.
That's the podcast.
It's okay to be gay. You heard it here first.
It's okay to be gay. It's 2020. Let's legalize it.
Gay? Like, do you want to? Would you be the aggressor, or would you let the girl?
Nope. I would not be the aggressor. I would want the girl to come on to me. I would want it. I would not want to not really see her again, and I wouldn't want it to be romantic. It would just be physical.
Okay, that's.
I am in love with Shane Gillis's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, she's really hot.
Claire.
She's pretty hot.
Claire, if you're watching this, I will switch orientations for you. I literally tell her.
I would touch her boobies for sure.
I tell her in messages. I message her and I'm like, I'm gay for you. Like I straight up tell her.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute.
Hit me up. I'm probably gonna get canceled off SNL too, baby.
That's what she was into the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like in the world of like relationships, like I needs me a dick in my life, you know? I needs me a dick that's just always there, it's ready.
But girls have dicks.
Nah, I don't want a girl with a dick though.
Have you ever had one?
No, but it just I feel like if I'm going for a girl, I want somebody super feminine, and if I'm going for a dude, I want somebody masculine.
You can have a feminine girl with a dick.
I don't know if that interests me so much.
But look at you, very curious right now, and honestly thinking about it.
Show me some pictures. Let's find out.
Pull up some strappies. Can you pull up some strap-ons?
Guys, I just forgot to mention, if you're in my family, you should have turned this off like 40 minutes ago.
If you're in Alex's family and you're still listening, you want to fuck Alex.
If you're in my family, you should have turned it off when Kim made that warning like an hour ago.
I mean, you could bring this up.
Oh, wait, you're really going to show me pictures and confront me with the possible?
Oh, shit. Alex.
No.
Okay, not that one.
Nope.
No, that one. Click. No. That one.
No.
Alex, come on.
No. It doesn't do it. If I'm with a girl, I would want to see like how girly she is. Like I would want it to be a totally different thing. And also like I like a dick that's got blood in it.
Look at that guy ready to be fucking pegged. Look at this dude. He's so ready.
So ready, man.
Can you go up to his picture? Look at his hair. Look at his fucking what are these things? Sideburns. Ew. Not the pegging, the sideburns. The sideburns are the most offensive thing in this picture, truly.
I think if one
and
of
the eye contact. Ew.
If one of these is ever involved in my sex life, it's because I'm pegging a guy, not because a girl is.
Would you peg a guy?
I would want to try it once if the guy was down, but I would never like be weird about asking for it.
The way I've been trying to stick my finger in a guy's ass for like 5 years and no one will let me, I'm upset.
Never?
Never. No guys ever let me. And I've tried on the amount of guys that probably have a story, they're going to come out with a book of that. I'm the fucking, who's a Me Tooer?
I don't know.
Name one of them. Name one of the
You've
convicted.
been diddling the boys?
They're going to come out with a book of all of my finger attempts.
She's a man diddler.
The guy I'm dating right now, I have to literally like have a talk with him sometimes. I'm like, am I taking things too far when I try to shove my finger in your ass all the time and you say no? Like, are you like, am I raping you for real? Or are you like kidding and being
nice
like,
to
no?
have that conversation.
Yeah, I have to.
It's nice.
I have to. I'm like, am I really making you like feel uncomfortable? Because then I don't know as a woman. I hate seeing women. This is just something that's like a real serious topic. I hate seeing women actually sexually assault people and think there's nothing wrong with it. If you're a woman, don't go grab another girl's boobs or slap her ass if you don't know her.
That happened to me at Skankfest once by one of the fans, and I really hated it. Like,
yeah.
I was just not about this girl touching me whatsoever, and she was all over me and wouldn't stop, and I kept pushing her off. I was like, what do you not understand about don't touch me right now?
I've already decided the next girl that touches my boobs or my ass is getting beat the fuck up.
Unless it's me, right?
Yes, of course. I swear to God, the next girl that ever touches my boobs or ass is getting beat up, and only because I want to fight someone.
I don't fight, but the next girl who touches my boobs or ass, can you fight her for me?
Absolutely.
If Kim defended my honor,
the way I'm waiting to open hand slap someone.
Yeah, you're horny for a fight?
I'm horny for a slap.
Okay.
An open hand slap.
All right.
So.
Good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I always have to be like, when I play around like that and you're like, no, and I still chase your butthole, I'm like, am I like really traumatizing you? Or you think it's funny? He's like, I think it's funny, but I don't like it. And I was like, okay, so it's fine to like keep playing like that, right? Because what if that would be horrible if I thought I was playing around and I'm really traumatizing someone by trying to finger them in the ass every day?
It's so funny. Okay, wait. I haven't mentioned this in a while. I feel like you've been waiting for me to mention it, but I've been seeing somebody recently.
Oh my God! Thank fuck every damn week. I say, can we say it? Can we say it? Can we say it? Can we say it?
I want it to be ready. So I've been seeing somebody recently. First dude since the big old breakup. And it's been super duper fun. And especially since like things are so different. Like my ex was just so super serious. And now I get to do things like doing bits in the middle of fucking.
That's so great.
I've never had the opportunity before. Can I tell you?
What bit did you do?
The types of fun that I have been having.
What kind of bits are you doing while you fuck?
I don't know, just like little things. Like I'm trying not it's a similar situation, which is what reminded me of it. It's like your version of like trying to stick your finger in your boyfriend's butt is my version of like trying to do bits with this guy, because I'm like, am I freaking him the fuck out with these bits? Am I making him extremely uncomfortable?
I have strange bits too. Are they like role play bits?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
But it's always like it's too much.
It's never sexy.
It's not sexy, and it's not supposed to be.
I do the same thing. Does your girlfriend do that, Bobby?
No, Tanya's hot. Are you kidding? Tanya would never.
Have you ever dated someone that does that, Francis?
Well, you've never asked her to switch positions, and she's gone, whatever you want, Daddy.
Not to that extent, no.
No, that's not how I roll differently than that as well.
I just
I'm pulling out of that category.
I just really like. I do like doing it for a quick second to go from the moment of things being super duper duper hot to him just breaking super hard and like not being able to control himself. Like, what the fuck was that? And what just happened? We need to stop and recalibrate. I just get a kick out of that power. The power.
The recalibrate. You like that?
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it when he's laughing so hard that now we can't focus because it was so unexpected. No, it was something that nobody should ever do.
Right.
You know?
It's sinful.
It makes me feel like I've got a lot of power.
That's sick, Alex.
And then I can make him fuck me again right after.
Right.
It's like, wow, you'll still fuck me after I did that?
You're sick.
Sick.
You're sick as
Anyways,
fuck.
I've been having some fun. It's fine.
Oh my god. Fuck. Well, I do weird shit, but I do it a little differently. Like not while I'm fucking, but I will like pretend I'm gonna start fucking my boyfriend. That I have this bit right now where I name his a child like a friend of his, just a guy he has been friends with forever. I name his mother. I was like, "What's your friend's mom's name?" And then I started pretending I was her. She's just, and I was like, "I've always liked you. My stupid son's not here." And he fucking hates it. So now
That's worse than mine. You're
I did
dragging
it-
another person nose into it. Whose is worse? Whose is worse?
I did it to him once, like as a joke. Like it just somehow came up. He was showing me pictures of his friend, and I was like, "She have a hit on you?" Like it was like a bit like that, and I was like, "Oh, you like that, huh?" And it kind of became. And then he was like, "This is disgusting," and now I can't stop doing it. The way I seriously try to be this friend's mom and try to fuck my boyfriend is an issue. So I think I got like some sick pedophile role play.
I have another one that
Is that
do.
weird? Is that weird?
No, it's actually common for you to do that.
It's funny. I'm doing
For me to do what?
For
I did pedophile role play, but I was the
to
child.
do the pedophile role play. Yes.
That's common.
I've yeah.
So why'd you look
people
at me
do like,
crazy
oh,
when I
my baby, oh baby, come here, baby. That's all a part of it.
Yes, daddy.
Yeah.
That's incest.
Oh, come here, baby. I'll take care of you. Like that's all part of that role play of pedophilia and
Let me
motherly
breastfeed
and fatherly things.
Let me breastfeed you. Ew, why is that?
I have another one.
Do people secretly want to fuck their parents?
Yeah. That's a thing.
That's like
too.
Freud. That's like his whole thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I thought Freud was a fucking
where
liar
all
like
these-
every other man.
That's where all like from your childhood is where all these like sexual things come from. Either
It's kind of
pros
gross.
or
It's
cons.
gross.
It is.
It's kind of gross.
It's pretty gross,
So
man.
deep inside ourselves, we want to fuck our parents.
Well, it's just your
Not-
experiences through life. What made you feel good? What made you feel scared?
Yeah,
what made
your
you
parents
feel-
were the only people in your life when you were a kid. So I guess as you're developing, like ideas of your parents are in the back of your mind. It's not that you want to fuck them. It's just that they're like the thing you know first. Right?
how they made you feel, like protected,
What the
powerful, happy. You know,
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
all
fucked up.
stems from your childhood.
That's fucked up.
I've got
I'm
another.
sick.
I've got another fun thing you could do to ruin sex. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so it's like
Tack it on. I get bored.
obviously when you're mentally checked into a blowjob, you want to do your absolute best so that you can prove to a man that every other blowjob in his life should be forgotten about. That's the mentality I've got.
That's
At
the
least.
only goal when I give a blowjob is to make him forget that other blowjobs exist.
I hope you can't picture the face of another woman who's giving you a blowjob after I've done it.
One time I fucked this guy so good. I was friends with him for a very long time and we were strictly friends and then we just had sex one night. And I fucked him so good. He literally would tell me all the time that like he was like, I can't.
Can't come anymore?
It was just you.
It's just done?
No, it only lasted like a week and then he changed. I think he found someone else that was also good. But the next 3 were really trash and I appreciate those girls for making me look so good.
How nice it would feel.
It took a while to get
make
back.
a man never come again because you were too good.
I wonder how many people I've been their best sex. Do you wonder that?
Yeah. I feel like I know. I could think of one where I probably am, and then everyone else, it's like I can't have that kind of ego, you know? But you, sister?
I don't know. Full 500.
More than I've had sex with.
More men than I've had sex with.
No, but what you do is, you know, like when every now and again you're given a blowjob that your heart's just not in, you know, or even
God
like
damn.
you've reached the end of it, you've put all the effort in that you can, and you know that you're about to give up.
Yes.
What you do then
It's
is,
like when you're pushing through the last mile in a run.
yeah, so it's like as I'm pushing through like those like toward the finish line or whatever, I just start thinking of like really funny things that I could say.
Also, this is how gay me and Alex are, if anyone's wondering. We're describing a blowjob as something we have to push through.
This is how you get out of a blowjob when you're finally sick of it. You pop off the dick and hold it like a microphone and tell one joke really quick and then pop back on like he's not expecting it and he's trying to enjoy it again, but he's also laughing.
So you're like, glurk, glurk. Isn't airplane food weird? Glurk, glurk, glurk.
It's always something about like about the something that's happening. It's always worked. It's always killed, actually.
Okay.
It's been doing really good. See, this guy doesn't seem to hate it. And
who?
It makes me really happy. The guy that I've been doing these bits with. It just seems like every now and again.
I can't believe you actually do these things.
I could sense
I'm like actually shocked that people do things like this.
I could sense that we need a break.
Francis is disgusted with you.
Well, Frank's not allowed to fuck me anyway.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Kim, you've never held a dick like a microphone and told a joke into it, not once.
Absolutely not.
Well, you should try it. You're good at...
I'm sick of holding mics.
Very good at stand-up.
I would kill.
Shut Dylan the fuck up.
Dylan, shut the fuck up.
Shut him the
Shut up, Dylan. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You. Shut up.
Okay?
Shut up.
We love you, boys.
Not you.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Anyways, so come on a dick.
So anyway.
Disturb my business endeavor so you could speak-a-dee-deek to another studio.
How do we punish him?
How do we hurt him?
He's not invited to your birthday party next year.
Ha! Yeah, so you speak into it like a mic. I've never
real quick, and then you go back. You shock him real quick.
Can I say I think Alex's is worse because it's in the moment?
Right. No, mine's not even during sex. Mine's like a thing where I'm trying to get him to fuck me, and he's like, ew, and I get off on that.
Oh, no, I like to shock him for a moment, then get right back at it.
God, I would feel like a molester if I did what you did. I would literally feel like a dick molester. I don't know what else to say.
Listen, I've been sexually repressed for a little while, if you haven't noticed. It's just... I was in a bit of an unhappy relationship for 10 years.
And now
I want to do my damn bits, I can.
And now you're talking into mics like dicks. I mean, dicks like mics.
Let's just start fucking.
Those are also names of guys you could be sucking on. Dicks and mics.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so, I don't know. I just feel like it's a win-win. I'm about to come out of this episode with none of the fans wanting to fuck me again.
It's so scary what you tell me. I'm truly terrified. I'm scared for whoever you're dating.
Listen,
honestly.
I don't do this every single time. This is like
she's reverse cowgirl, and all of a sudden she throws her head back and goes, "I'm the exorcist," and then goes back into reverse cowgirl.
I'm in reverse cowgirl, and I literally just turn my head all the way around and back to the front, just to freak him out for a second. Then I'm back to normal. Don't worry.
And then I let it go, and it's like when you let go of a measuring tape, and it goes back real quick.
Then I lick his balls, and he's back in.
I love the power of that.
I mean, no, it's not to the craziest degree, and it's I choose my moments. Like, I just don't think it's as molesty as I've maybe made it come off, but a little bit it is.
Truly, it's something out of a nightmare. From what I've heard, it's scary. I feel like you're riding him and you suddenly get on the ceiling and start crawling around.
You know what? If you're listening to this and you're not into it, you don't deserve to hear my bits anyway. You don't deserve my sex bits, okay?
Sex bits.
Only the fucking best of gentlemen, the smartest, most clever, most horny of men deserve my sex bits. And that's it.
My sex bits. Ew. Ew, that's sick. Oh, man. Well, that reminds me of something funny. When my sister was 13 years old, that's when she got a phone. And she was like being really weird with her phone. My mom came in my room. She was like, Haley's being really weird with her phone. She was like, I want to see what's in it. Can you help me? And I was like, yeah, of course. And so I went and snatched her phone out of her hand. Literally, my mom was like, I don't know how to get it. So I walked in her room while she was on it and I snatched it and I went in my room and locked the door. And she sprinted out of her room and was like banging on my door. And my mom was like, what the fuck is she hiding? So I'm looking through her texts and I see she's texting her friend's older brother, who I think she was 12 and he was 14, almost 15, which is at that age, it's not that much different. She was 12 and he was 14, I think. And that is not very far off, but such a different world between those two ages, right? Am I wrong?
Sure. Yeah.
12 and 14 is just like, she was newly 12, he was old 14.
Okay. He was a real old 14-year-old.
He was an old 14 and a new 12. And she was
the way that 14 seemed old to me when I was 12. Like
14-year-olds still in my head, they're
12.
men. In my head, they're men. Not now, but like when I think of them as a child, they were like men with mustaches.
Yeah.
Like grown men.
They were fucking hot, though.
They were so hot. God. Oh, my God. And she was texting this her friend's brother, and they were like flirting or something, and then he wrote to her, "Have you ever had a threesome?" And she said yes. And then he was like,
lie.
He was
she lied straight through her fucking teeth.
And this girl, I mean, never left the house, had no friends. My parents didn't we weren't like allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Like she obviously wasn't having threesomes. And then he was like, would you ever have one? And she was like, sure. And she was like, I'll ask my sister April. She didn't even know what a threesome involved or what was going on, that she invited our other older sister into the threesome. And I was like,
this
she was banging on the door.
Must have been mind blown.
He must have been like,
when he read that. He came into his little fucking tighty whities so hard.
And I was like shocked reading it. I was like, what the fuck? And when I came out to my mom, I was like, it's worse than you think. It's bad.
Truly, I can't tell you, but I could beat her for you.
And she was like, no. And I told my mom.
She got punished?
She got punished. No, not really, because we were just like, do you know what that means? Do you know what you've been saying?
Your mom helped her plan the threesome?
Yeah. I was like, let's set this up. Their family's rich.
Make sure he comes in you first. The first batch is the strongest.
Lay upside down. Remember gymnastics class? The handstands? Do that.
The first batch is the strongest. Baby, I know the first batch is the strongest. Well, you can try to come in me, but you won't. That's talking to the other guy.
Well,
Ready?
you can try to come in me, but you don't.
Baby, you know the first batch is the strongest. People hate when we sing, but I think that
we had to throw one in there.
If I had a voice, you guys would really like these bits.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not Nick Mullen.
That's
sorry, I can't sing like Stav people.
So that happened, and even their family still jokes about it to this day, because my mom called their parents and they eventually all laughed about it, but it was pretty traumatizing in the family for a few days.
I mean, the boy is the whore there. What kind of 14-3/4-year-old is looking for a threesome with 12-year-olds?
In his defense, my sister has always looked older and thicky thick.
She was throwing it at him.
She deserved it. She
was dressed for it.
And the way my parents used to let her dress, my sister has always, I mean, if you pull up a picture of my sister when she's 4, she has the body of a woman.
Juicy titties.
If you cover her face,
titties on that 4-year-old.
If you cover her face and she's just running and you don't see the face, you're like, who's running in who's this thicky thick
Are
running?
Are they casting Baywatch?
Right. She's always had a crazy body, so she's always looked a little bit older. I remember one time they all came to pick me up at the airport. My sister was 13 and she was wearing leggings and a crop top, and it was like, I watched the way my parents were oblivious, and the way that I watched easily, and this is a low number, 30, 50 plus year old men like breaking their necks. And I was like, can you let her, I understand. She should be one or the other, either crop top or leggings. Both is a little much.
Right. I'll never forget when leggings first came in style. I was in, like came back in style to wear as pants. Like for a while, people were wearing them kind of under skirts and like shit like that in the early 2000s.
Right.
And then like mid to late 2000s, they became pants again. And I just will never forget rolling up to my friend's house where she was like outside on her front lawn wearing leggings, and my friend's mom who drove us was like, she forgot to she had this British accent. She was so cute. She's like, girl forgot to put her pants on. She was so serious. It was so fucking cute. We were like, no, we'll all be dressing like that next week. Don't worry.
Wait till you see our camel toe.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Camel toe was almost like strived for at a certain point.
I still strive for camel toe.
You look for a little toe?
I like a little toe in my outfit.
How much camel in there?
Hey, as much of a hoof as I can fit.
You like to get a hoof going?
I like to get a whole hoof.
I like a little crease of a hoof, maybe.
I like a little something so you know what shape's in there.
Yeah.
I like you to know that I only have inner lips.
Right.
When you look at my leggings. I want you to know how many lips I have exactly when you look at my pants.
I want you to look at me and think, that girl's obviously got a very petite and cute clitoris. It's nothing near like one of those big things.
I want you to look at Alex and go, she'd definitely drop mic my dick.
Drop the mic at the end? Oh, that's funny. I haven't done it yet.
You have to drop the mic.
Okay, yeah.
And let it smack on his thigh like...
But it's not fair to do that until, like, you have to literally make it...
engaged.
You have to make him finish before you're going to drop the mic, because that's like a mic drop
You have to
moment.
give him the light first. You go like this with your phone.
Okay, hold on. If I were fucking a comic and I was sick of doing a blowjob and I was like almost done, it would be that's so funny. That's so
actually
funny to give
you know
him
what?
the light.
Not even funny. Really good communication skills. That's a thing that should be started. Am I wrong?
And you think
if a girl is blowing you and she gave you a 4-minute light, wouldn't you be like, all right, I got 4 more minutes. I got to come in the next 4 minutes.
I thought there's no room for a little levity in the bedroom.
You know what I'm saying?
Kim likes my ideas now.
No, but this is real. This is real. I think you should light people when you're done with sex. There should be a thing where you hit it, and it should be like you hit it once, you got 5 minutes left. You hit it twice, you got 10 minutes left.
That's only if you're okay with getting bumped too.
That's genuinely what my bits are, though. That's what my bits are, though. When I start doing them, it means we're going to wrap up in 5 or 10 minutes. You got limited time left. That's I don't.
But he's got to get hard again. It sucks.
Yeah, well, it just helps. It just helps me close things off, wrap things up a little faster.
God, fuck. All right. Well,
sorry to be admitting things about my life on the podcast. You've been asking me to talk about the guy that I'm seeing for a while, and sure, have I gone with some strange information?
You gave us way too much information. It took so long to get it out of you, and then you told us too much.
Have I not given you any of the nice, sweet stuff that I've been telling you off air, and just told you the absolute weirdest thing that I could think of?
Sister, you gave us plenty of nectar, and we're appreciative of everything you've done today.
Isn't it kind of a nice sign that we're getting along, though?
Yes.
Letting me do my sex bits.
It is. Speaking of wrapping up sex bits, let's wrap up this show, you guys. Really fun episode, everyone. That was fucking hilarious. No one judge us for what we've said.
Guys, don't judge me. Like, listen, I don't do this with everyone. If you want to fuck me serious one day, maybe you can. We'll see.
Check it out. Throw her a DM. She'll check out the profile pic, and we'll go from there.
See how serious you look, if you deserve my bits or not.
We'll see if you deserve Alex's bits. You guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Broad Topics. You can find me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on TikTok and Instagram at Kim Congdon. Alex, where can people find you, my love?
You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at I am Alex Scar. And check out all the shows on Gas Digital Network. You could subscribe with promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, for a 14-day free trial. Access to every episode of this show and every other show on the network on demand, plus bonus content, the live chat, everything you can want, honestly. If you're a Gas Digital fan, you got to do it. 14 days free, nothing to lose. Hit it up.
Hit it up.
Thanks for listening. This was such a fun one.
It was so fun. It was so fun being in New York and visiting, and I hope to be back soon, back in the studio.
Oh, God. Seriously, nobody judge me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.